It's Amber. We're back at New York live with the D&D. So we're here with Nick Khalil, CEO of Checkview. Okay, Nick. So over the last 2014, the last year, you guys at Checkview have had a ton going on. You've been adding customers, you've been adding staff, you've been growing. So you also hosted a customer event, your user group, and tell us about some of that feedback, because I think that's interesting for the industry to learn and know what's happening, from the inside of Checkview. What's going on?
Absolutely. User groups are a key part of our mission going forward. So we've had our second one the first part of October, and we received great feedback from our customers. As you know, it's all about solution selling, and it's very important for us to always know what the pain points are for our customers, as well as any other area that we could help. So we walked away with great feedback, and we're going to execute on those in 2015. And 2015 users group, we'll come back with a different agenda and different priorities, and we'll just keep the cycle going.
So what's cool about your event is that you actually invest in your customers that attend. I mean, you guys have professional development sessions and then also blue sky kind of technology sessions to kind of see what else can Checkview do to innovate and help, which is what you're talking about, that whole consultative approach, right?
Absolutely.
So a couple other things that came out of that user group was, and this I thought was interesting, right, is that some of your customers said that the industry is noticing that Checkview truly is one of those integrators that puts the customer first.
As you know, when we bought the business from Checkpoint, that credo has permeated throughout the organization. And I'm very proud of all of our employees. They've done a great job taking care of our customers. And it all starts with taking care of the customer. So, and the rest will take care of itself.
So that's right. So I was going to say that's actually the credo that is a direct quote from you, which you're pretty well known in the industry to be a very trustworthy and stand-up guy, which, you turned that statement from you, which is basically you take care of the customer first and everything else will take care of itself. You turn that into what Checkview stands for.
Absolutely. This business is all about honesty, integrity, and handshakes really replace written contracts. And, many of our customers have been our customers and friends for many years. And we are not going to disappoint them. They refer new business to us, their colleagues, new customers, and everybody will know that Checkview will always do what's right for them.
So you look at technology and some of the things that, you guys partner with some of the industry best and leading solutions like Axis and i3 and all these other folks. So what is some of the most exciting things you see from a Checkview's business perspective? More technology. I know you're attending the i3 conference coming up. Like, any other thoughts on new technology and things that are exciting for the industry?
The migration from analog to IP is very hot. Analytics are very hot. So the question is, how can we get that information from the store over the network so that people could start using analytics and what have you. Also, we've been doing a lot of business, putting the alarm monitoring over the network. So that way,
which saves the retailers
absolutely
money.
It's a great ROI. You can do away with a couple, 2 to 3 phone lines. So a lot of those initiatives are great. We're starting to look at facial recognition, license plate recognition. We are in the early stages of that development, but as you mentioned earlier, we work with many vendor partners, and we're technology agnostic. And our job is to go out there, understand the customer's pain points, and go out there and find the technology, what I call from a good, better, and best perspective.
Yeah, so understanding sometimes the retailer doesn't have the budget to do every single thing they would dream of, but you guys still say, okay, here's a good, better, and best solution, right?
Exactly. It's about doing more with less. Budgets are shrinking, and our job is to help them stretch the dollar, and get them the maximum get them a return on the maximum investment.
Yeah. So One of the things that you guys are working on that's super interesting, and it's a partnership with FMI. You're actually coming out with a study about how does LP and asset protection work better with the chief information officer, like that IT question mark, right? I mean, so that's an exciting piece you guys have coming out probably Q1, Q2 of this year.
Yes, it's you know, to get the analytics and get the video over the network, you need to partner up with IT. So what we're trying to do is kind of bridge the gap between LP and IT and help everybody understand what the expectations are and what the requirements are from an IT perspective to put the video over the network. And we're working with a lot of our vendor partners to kind of help us explain that technology from a bandwidth perspective, how to export video over the network without taxing the network.
Because how many LP people out there are wondering, will it go over the pipe? I mean, how many times they hear it from the IT folks, it's just the pipe's too small, right? So part of this project is helping the asset protection team kind of articulate what the needs of the technology truly are, right?
Absolutely. We've had great discussions with many of the CIOs, and you know, the feedback we've gotten are, you know, IT is more than happy and willing to help LP bring the video over the network. It's just about, you know, meeting of the minds and understanding what the requirements are.
So they're going to get specific with these best practices, but we're totally not giving anything away right now.
No.
Even though,
no.
so it'll probably debut around FMI time, which is in March, which will be awesome. So Checkview is actually a sponsor of this D&D Daily Live. You guys were here last year, which is awesome. So what other sessions are you guys looking forward to? We should take a look at the schedule.
Absolutely.
I think we should look at the schedule.
But we're going to be involved in the you know, the main shows and FMI, RELA, NRF,
yep.
and we're happy to participate. We're happy to sponsor. These are great events that, you know, bring the LP professionals together and kind of share best practices.
Yeah, and one of the organizations you guys work with as well as me, which is the International Association of Interviewers. For all of you CFIs out there, join up to IAI. It's definitely worth the investment, and Checkview is a very good sponsor of that. And the Elite Training Day event coming up, which I know you will be in attendance, in San Antonio in April, which will be cool. So we're pitching all kinds of events here, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm excited and looking
Your
forward.
Your schedule's kind of full.
That's okay. I'm excited about the February show with the IAI.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they're coming out to train our people on
Yeah.
negotiation and how to read individuals.
That's to read behavior, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, LP people, wouldn't it be nice if the salesperson would know how to read your behavior? I think that's a pretty cool thing.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, you investing in your people. That's awesome. Okay, so thank you so much
No
for
problem.
being with us today and helping us sponsor the D&D Daily Live event.